Okay, gang, I'm going to go through 4 problems here on the Unit 3 test review to kind of give you guys a little bit of feedback on some of these problems. Let's start with number 7. I got to make sure that this left side is simplified. This 7 here is just going to come down and wait for addition and subtraction. I'm going to end up distributing that negative to each one of those 2 terms. So I'll subtract the 2x, and then I'll subtract the minus 5, which will give me a positive 5. Now notice that these guys are like terms. Got to keep going here. All right. On that left side, I am now ready to continue. And I have just finished with my simp. Okay. There is nothing to collect here. It's time to solve. So I'll subtract away that 12. Then I'll divide away that negative 2. And x will equal negative 11. Okay, and of course, right here is where I began that solving process. Okay, let's try number 11. Okay, left side once again needs to be simplified. So let's do that. Let's see, like terms here. 13 minus 7 gives me 6x. It's now simplified. Now you'll notice that on both sides of the equation here, I've got an x, so I need to collect them. Right, so here's my c. I'm going to go ahead and subtract a 4x from both sides, which will allow me to still maintain a positive coefficient. Okay, now let's solve. Okay, make sure as you're doing your problems here on your review and eventually on your test that you're showing all that format and structure. You're giving me the simp, the C, and the solve. You're giving me your vertical line and all your horizontal action bars. Okay, don't leave those things out. All right, good. Let's go to the next one. Number 13. This is the one that asks you where this problem goes wrong and why. Well, it actually goes wrong in the first step. So this is the guy here where it all went wrong. And here's what happened. We did this subtraction here first when we should have been doing our hippity-hoppity. Okay? So it was an order of operations deal. That was the problem. Okay? Number 20, last problem on the review. Here it's asking me for my area. Remember that the area of a rectangle is base times height. So I'm just going to multiply the 3 and the 6x together. So I'm going to show that as such. And that's going to equal an area of 54. Okay. There is my equation that tells me 2 simultaneous things. One, it gives me something I can use to actually solve for x. But also it gives me an equation that lets the reader, the grader, lets Mr. Goethals know that I actually do know how to find the area. Okay, let's continue to find x. The simplification part here, 3 times 6x is 18x. Okay. And then the solving part right here. Divide by 18. X equals 3. Okay. Hopefully these help a little bit. If you have any other questions other than what's on the key or on the video, come and see me in the morning or the afternoon for tutorials. And good luck. I wanted to send a shout out to fifth period. They asked me to do that because of their intense dedication to Justin Bieber, I believe. So way to go, guys. And y'all have a good one.